A Memoir of Roses. Mother had a beautiful rose garden. Yellow, pink, white, and red roses marked the landscape of our backyard. Every once in a while, some lovesick teenager would knock on our door and ask if they could borrow a rose. These requests always amused my mother. "Silly child," she would laugh. "You can't borrow a rose. Not unless you intend to return it." The teenagers would blush red. Smiling, my mother would happily give them the reddest rose that she could find, no charge. Needless to say, red roses were my mother's favorite. When I was growing up, she would tell me the story of Aphrodite, Adonis, and how red roses came to be. Aphrodite was worshipped by the ancient Greeks as the goddess of beauty and love. Adonis, a human, was her lover. When they went hunting, Aphrodite would warn Adonis to be careful. He meant far too much for her to lose. Adonis, however, didn't heed her warnings, and one day managed to awaken a wild boar. The boar stabbed Adonis brutally. As Aphrodite ran to her dying lover, she cut her foot upon the thorns of a white rose, painting it red. Thus were born the red roses. The roses that would go on to become the flowers of love and passion. As for the wild boar, some say it was Ares, the god of war, jealous for Aphrodite's affections. Others say it was sent by Persephone, queen of the underworld, while some stories say that it was Artemis, the goddess of hunting, who had sent the boar. Different versions, different flowers, different gods, but the same ending: the goddess of love losing her own love. The Greek gods always seemed silly to me, petty. Or perhaps it was immortality that made them that way. Mother's own story was one of similar sorrow. When she was younger and had met my dad, it was perhaps destiny. They fell in love, the kind of love that you read about in books, watch in movies, and only wish you can find one day. They got married and had me. It was the perfect ending, the perfect happily ever after. But destiny is fickle, and there's no Greek gods that you can blame for anger and their jealousy. There's no wild boar that you could have been cautious of. Just bad luck. The cancer crept up silently and took all of us by surprise. Father fought it as bravely as he could for as long as he could. Often when me and mother would give up to the impending doom, it would be him who reminded us of mother's favorite roses. Roses that could grow again even when they were cut from the stem. When he finally passed, his final gift to us was exactly that. A reminder of hope, of courage, of Aphrodite and her love, and of him, a red rose.